Bududa district is located on the slopes of Mount Elgon in eastern Uganda. It is a mountainous district with many schools that are hard to reach. Teachers here have to walk through muddy roads to and from schools in the rainy season. Many of them have devised ways of maintaining cleanliness by carrying extra pairs of clothes. We arrived at Bushi sub-county to start a 14-kilometer journey to Buraba Primary School, located at the top of the hill. On our way, we found Davis Nangoli, a primary 4 teacher of Buraba Primary School. He was fully prepared for the journey with a bag containing clean clothes that he would change into after arriving at school. We joined him in the trek through the muddy and slippery road. We had to go up and down the mountainous terrain to reach the school. We found pupils climbing the mountainous area with such ease, which only points to how used they are to their daily routine. At 9 a.m., we eventually saw light at the end of the tunnel by sighting the school across another mountain. Upon arrival, Mr. Nangoli quickly went to the staff room to change into his clean clothes. He immediately went to class to start teaching the pupils who arrived on time.
I waked up very early in the morning at around 6. Then I started moving along the road. It was almost almost 10 kilometers from my home to school.
By the time Mr. Nangoli arrived, it was only the headmaster who was at school.
When we move on the way, the road is not easy to move because it is so slippery with a lot of mud.
Even yesterday I fell down and then my knees has been affected. Even today I was not even managing to come, but good enough, God helped me and I climbed up.
In such circumstances, like you have seen, teachers have not yet arrived at the school. Pupils are not learning at this time. And as the government try to post here teachers are refusing to come because it is a hard to reach area like you have seen. So we expect maybe the government can find a way of motivating teachers.
As we spoke to the headmaster, another teacher by the name of Stephen Kutos arrived. He was initially afraid about being filmed, thinking that we would use the recording as evidence about his late coming. But we allayed his fears by introducing ourselves as journalists.
Sometimes I fall sick. After in a chair. In fact, it has made me feel so bad. You know, now I'm arriving when the class have started.
This is the life that teachers in Bududa go through throughout the year.
Bududa, as you see, is not merely a hard-to-reach district, but it's also hard to stay and hard to work. You have moved with your colleagues to Buraba Primary School, but that is just a drop in the ocean. 3/4 of the schools in Bududa are hard to reach. Not only the schools, actually. Even health care units like health center 3s go to Bufuma. You'll have to do a serious work to work.
If it is in the valley, then the waters are flooding from the mountains to the plains, and therefore there is overflooding problem whereby the schools can easily be washed away, and the streams are overflooding whereby the people cannot cross from one place to another to attend classrooms.
The school has 3 classrooms and 5 teachers. The authorities had to struggle to get first grades in their school.
We get second grades, third grades, and fourth grades there.
Because we don't have the best teachers in these places. If they are there, then they cannot provide what it is required.
The shortage of classrooms compelled parents to mobilize resources to construct these mud and water classrooms. But disaster is always lacking in the rainy season. The teachers have to improvise.
These people normally share classes.
Having P1 and P2 combined, P6, P7 combined. We are seeing P5, P4 combined. They are combined because there are no structures.
While many public schools in the country have crowded classrooms because of the free education provided and the universal primary education program, in Bududa it is a different story. Most schools have few pupils because they are located many miles away from the people's homes.
We can find a way of constructing feeder roads and reach such areas. And these areas have not developed because of such networks.
I'd like the government to make staying places structures for teachers here in this school here.
Children with disabilities find it very difficult to get to school despite the existence of the facilities like Bududa Disabled People's Initiative due to poor roads.
Long distances to most of the pupils who are disabled are not with us here because of the long distances. They come from very fine mountainous places.
Residents here say the construction of more schools and access roads is the only way to improve the education in Bududa district. Agnes Nandutu, NTV, Bududa district.
Together we can eradicate illiteracy out of